Welcome to our channel, where we explore natural remedies for better health. Today, we're diving into the world of bitter melon juice and its incredible potential in managing diabetes. Bitter melon has some active substances that act like insulin, thereby reducing blood sugar. Some studies have suggested that bitter melon's ability to lower blood sugar is because they cause more glucose to enter the cells, and then store this glucose in the liver, muscle or fat, and vice versa. Some studies suggest that they do this by getting more glucose into your cells, which then helps your body process and store it in the liver, muscles, and fat. They can also prevent your body from changing the nutrients it stores into glucose and then releasing it into the bloodstream. Some research has shown that bitter melon can lower blood sugar and A1C levels in people with type 2 diabetes. But other studies are much less promising, so research is ongoing. Several randomized placebo-controlled clinical trials compared the effects of bitter melon with placebo on glycemic control. Compared with placebo, use of bitter melon significantly reduced FPG, PPG and HbA1c with mean difference 0.72 mmol/L. Eating bitter melon also significantly reduced FPG in prediabetes, mean difference 0.31 mmol/L, N equals 52. However, these clinical trial studies were small in size and the risk of bias was not clear, so the confidence level was low. Bitter melon maintains blood sugar. Bitter melon contains insulin component in the form of polypeptide P or P-insulin. These substances are very important in managing diabetes naturally. Over time, there has also been a series of clinical trials to confirm the benefits. Tests show that if drinking 2,000 mg of bitter gourd juice for diabetics continuously daily, the patient's blood sugar will decrease steadily. It both helps type 1 diabetics and type 2 diabetics. Test results found that insulin increased glucose absorption in patients. Carentia contains sitosterol glucoside and stigmasterol glucoside. These two factors are very helpful in reducing the blood sugar level in the body of diabetics. Bitter melon aids in strengthening the immune system. The most important thing for people with diabetes is that we have to protect ourselves to avoid exposure to any other diseases. Having other forms of illness can cause their health to decline. Bitter melon is very helpful in improving the functioning of the immune system. Fruits contain vitamin C and antioxidants that promote cell activity and oxidant removal. The nutrients help the body fight off bacteria and viruses that attack the patient. Bitter gourd with glucose intolerance. Recent studies have shown that bitter melon is effective in improving glucose intolerance in patients. The ingredients are present to enhance the insulin-sensitive nature of your body. By doing so, the process minimizes insulin resistance, thereby suppressing blood glucose levels. Bitter gourd helps to reduce hemoglobin A1c. Diabetics must maintain hemoglobin A1c levels within a certain range. Hemoglobin is a compound found in red blood cells. In diabetics, glucose is normally bound to hemoglobin in red blood cells. The patient's hemoglobin A1c level is not thought to increase. Bitter melon helps the patient to lose weight. One of the risk factors for diabetes is obesity. Therefore, the most essential thing for diabetics is to reduce obesity. Bitter gourd is very low in calories, fat and carbohydrates. The reduced levels of the three ingredients make it good for obese patients. When you consume fruit, you will not be hungry for a long time. The hypoglycemic effect develops after you drink bitter melon. Thus, it suppresses the appetite in an individual and controls their eating habits. Regularly eating fruit will help support your weight loss goals. Using loofah enhances fat metabolism by reducing fat. In turn, this process should promote lipid absorption and increase metabolism. Another mechanism by which the fruit works is to break down human fat cells. Bitter melon preserves pancreatic B cells and insulin secretion. Medical experts have found that drinking bitter melon is essential. Consumption leads to stimulation and outflow of insulin from the endocrine pancreatic B cells. This secretion, in turn, stimulates glucose uptake by the patient's liver. This process leads to an increase in the number of insulin-producing cells in your body. Different parts of the body can absorb glucose and use it for energy. How do you use bitter melon for diabetes? The way the fruit is stored will determine how the bitter melon is used. Harvesting and storing bitter melon is the initial stage of using the fruit or vegetable. It's better to buy fruit in season because there are so many varieties to choose from. Choose fresh plants to maximize your intake of volatile nutrients like vitamin C. Make sure you find vegetables with bright, dark green skins that aren't very mature. Most of the time, young plants are less bitter than mature plants. You can store them in the vegetable section of the refrigerator. Cook as a meal with bitter gourd. The most common method of using bitter melon for diabetes is to cook it as a vegetable. Some people who hate bitter taste choose to cook vegetables. One can mix herbs with other dishes to minimize the acrid taste. Different regions have different names for the meals they prepare that contain bitter melon. There are local indigenous dishes and cuisine of fruit. Eat like a fruit. To get the full benefits, it's best to consume fruit when it's fresh. Eating fruit when fresh provides your body with overall nutrients. You can absorb volatile nutrients like vitamin C and antioxidants. Cooking destroys volatile nutrients such as antioxidants found in melons. If you don't mind chewing and swallowing fruit, you can choose this option. Make bitter gourd juice. There are people who don't like the idea of chewing the fruit and swallowing solids. The best option for them is to make juice. Kerala juice is the most common juice made from the tree. Another additive that can be added is lemon because it has the advantage of reducing the bitter, astringent taste. Others include ginger, pepper and a pinch of salt. You can also add other juices like pear juice, apple juice, and lemon juice. Whether you're looking to manage diabetes or simply boost your overall health, bitter melon juice may just be the natural solution you've been searching for. Cheers to your health and well-being. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on living your best life naturally. Until next time, take care.